What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap. But first, let's go outside. Well, guys, today was a very non-eventful day, to be honest with you. Had a few stocks on watch, and some I thought had a lot of promise. But one thing I noticed in pre-market early on was there was a huge lack of volume. There was a huge lack of volume, and I think that just translated into a very slow morning. Today was a day where if you were trying to trade SPY put options and get direction, you would have gotten, or even calls, you would have gotten just wrecked and chopped up, died by a thousand paper cuts, as they say. And for us, I just sat there, waited for my levels, waited for confirmation, stuck to the plans, and that really saved me. It's actually a no trade day. And sometimes that's something difficult for day traders to do is get into the day, sit down at their platform, look at all their charts and their scanners, set up their plans and their watch list, and not take a trade. But discipline is absolutely essential to the longevity of this career. So I sat there and waited and waited and waited. And when nothing set up for me, I didn't take a trade. Simple as that for me. Didn't take any trades today, but I'm going to walk you through the charts. I'm going to show you some of what I was looking at and why I didn't trade, especially also going to show you a couple of candles that in the SPY kind of told me, hey, it might be choppy, stay away from it, right? So we're going to go ahead and jump into that. But before we do, check out the 2-week trial to Trade Ideas. Link in the description. Link in the comment section, actually, to the 2-week trial of Trade Ideas along with their AI. All right, you're going to get full access. So check that out, and a 5-day trial to the daytraderchatroom.com. Now let's go ahead and jump into the day and the charts. Today started off with something I noticed. I noticed light volume in pre-market on most of the gappers, and I noticed the SPY opening up inside a channel. A number of signals that were making me think, today might not be the day to push. So I went into the morning, into the bell with no expectations, honestly. I knew what stocks I liked and I knew what levels I liked, right? But I didn't have huge expectations today. Now, let me grab the dashboard and I'll show you today's watch list here at the daytraderchatroom.com, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a 5-day trial in the description section below. Tesla, CEI, CCXI, and DATS were all on watch. I also threw the SPY in there for good measure as well for the watch list when we were going over our pre-market plans. CCXI and Tesla were really the only ones with a news catalyst. Everything else had no news. Now, what did CEI do? Nothing. Okay, it did nothing. What did DATS do? It couldn't get over $9 and hold, so it did nothing. What did Tesla do? It couldn't get up over 800 and hold, so nothing. Okay, it has done nothing. Nothing. It's stuck inside this little channel. What did the SPY do? Absolutely nothing. It's stuck inside this little channel. And I really wanted to grab some SPY options today. But when we had this action in the morning, like early on in the morning here, I told you guys, because of those two candles, I was expecting the SPY to probably be choppy. What two candles, you might ask? This one and this one. The SPY, this was to me the sign that the SPY was probably going to be choppy because we sold off really quickly, got right back up here, and got right back down here. Factoring all that in, I said, guys, I think the SPY is going to be choppy. I got on the market. I'm going to stay away from this. I think the SPY is just going to be choppy. At least for this morning session, I think the SPY will be choppy. And so far, it has been choppy. Highs, lows, back up near the highs, back down towards the lows. And that's just been the nature of the beast today. So I stayed away from the SPY. So with Tesla doing nothing, CEI doing nothing, CCXI was the other one I was watching, which had a nice news catalyst with an FDA approval. What has that done? Absolutely nothing. Huge gap up. I mean, if you factor that in, it's done a whole lot, right? But intraday, it's done nothing but sell off. Huge gap up. Monstrous gap up. But all it's done is just trend lower and lower and lower. It's finally found some support here at 29, which is this line we drew from this previous high here and this previous low back here. and some back here. But even then, I mean, this thing's just going to be a choppier trade. Maybe later on in the afternoon it gets back up over VWAP or something. But right now, there's just nothing there. Nothing. So I watched the scans, and with the exception of AEHR that made this one little move, and RSLS, which has made a nice move, there's just been nothing going on. So what does one do? Well, me personally, I don't want to force a trade. And I'm never going to show you guys a bad example, or at least I'm going to try to never show you guys a bad example of forcing a trade just for the sake of putting out a trade, just for the sake of putting out an alert, just for the sake of being bored and saying I need to enter a trade because I'm a day trader, so I must day trade. Nope, no trades for me today, none at all. So here I am, just sitting, watching, waiting, and what we'll do is just jump into extra time on the mic. We'll go over the recap, we'll go over a lesson, we'll go over some Q&As. We will utilize our time effectively. But as far as trading goes, today's a no trade day for me, and I think it will be that way for the rest of the day. I did not expect myself getting into any sort of trade today, and I would actually even expect next week on Monday to probably be a little bit choppy and a little bit slow. Now, Monday could roll in and it be extremely hot, though. Well, we'll adjust accordingly and attack accordingly, but for right now, it's not looking like the greatest. Okay, so that kind of concludes the recap portion. We're going to jump into the lesson on the day, which is how to scale out. Well, guys, that's it for me today. If you learned something, if you enjoyed it, if you found value in the video, smash the like button for me, and consider subscribing to the channel. All right, a lot of you watch the videos every single day and you haven't subscribed. Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.